Hey guys, welcome back to Cahaba Tunes. My name is Russ. In today's episode, I'll be going over two different hauls that I had at my local Second and Charles. It is just right down the street from me, about 10 minutes from my house, and these are really some big time finds that I did not expect to come upon when I was at Second and Charles the last two times that I've been there over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So just wanted to show you what I found, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised as I was. First off, Tears for Fears, The Hurting. What a great album. Their first. Actually still have the price sticker on this one. It's $4.95. So great deal on that. Only thing that you can see wrong with the cover so far is the corner clip there at the top right. Other than that, pretty sweet. They're on the Mercury label. Just a great debut from Tears for Fears. Featured Mad World, Pale Shelter, Change, just to name a few. There's the track listing there. So I was stoked to find this. I've been looking for this for quite a while. So to find it, for one, was awesome, but to find it for $5 was pretty special. So was pumped to get that in the collection. And it says on the back of the jacket that this is a digital recording, but this sounds pretty good on vinyl. I thought it sounded really good, so don't let that scare you off from picking this one up. All right, next, Sting, Bring on the Night. And again, still got to get the price sticker off of this one, but double live album that he released back in the 80s. Got a lot of his great hits on it from back then. But this is a double album, and again on this one, same price as the Hurting, $4.95. So not too shabby on the pickup there. In really good condition, and another one that I've been looking for my collection. So was happy to pick this one up. Right, next, NXS Kick. Was really excited to find this. I don't really see much NXS out in the wild, and have not seen much at Second and Charles, much less any of the record stores around in my area. So they're tough to come across, but when I saw this, I really about fell out on the floor. But really good condition here on Atlantic label. $14.95 on this one. Still have the price tag on it, but as we all remember, Kick was really the album that set off NXS. So just a great album here. Came out in '87. All right, another big one that didn't think I would ever find in the wild, The Cure, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me. Double album from them. Came out in the late 80s. Got a lot of great songs on it, in great condition. This is actually a RCA Club copy, so not an OG, but still sounds great, and was just happy to get it. Don't know if you can tell in my sleeve here, but it's still in the original poly sleeve that it came with from the company. So in really good shape. This left corner is a little bit dinged in, but other than that, pretty spotless. So never see The Cure out in the wild, and so I had to jump on this when I saw it, and so was glad to pick this one up. Definitely want to find Disintegration OG. I think that's their best album. Would also like to find Head on the Door. Amongst the others as well, but those are the main ones that I'm looking for. So hopefully in due time I can find those. So fingers crossed on that. All right, and for our last three, bringing out the big hitters here, get prepared for the heat. So was looking through the jazz section and came across this. I have never seen it before in the wild, and had a feeling that it was pretty special. Was not familiar with this label, but came across Modern Art by Art Pepper and his quartet. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's on the Score label. There's the label there, if you can see that. But just an awesome, very rare, as far as I know, jazz album here. Later came out on a more major label. I believe it was Blue Note. After this pressing came out, but this is still in the what looks like the original poly bag that it came in. I picked this up for $15, and if you look on Discogs, this thing on the median goes for about $125. So obviously they did not know what they had and just slapped a price sticker on it that they thought was sufficient, and so I was the benefactor of that. So pumped to have this in the collection, just a rare jewel that I was able to find. So Art Pepper Quartet, Modern Art, just a great saxophonist. What a great cover. All right, was flipping through again the jazz section, and they had a decent bit of Miles Davis that they had newly put out, and was coming across some pretty good stuff, although it looked like some second pressings and some OJC type pressings. But came across this beauty, and forget about near mint or VG++. I would say this is museum quality here, and this is steaming with Miles Davis Quintet. This looks fake to me. I'm gonna open up this for you so you can see it better. It's in that good a shape that I had to look at it for several minutes for me to realize that it was real, and it's an original first pressing. Check out the back of this record cover, just spotless. All the corners are perfect. Everything is white. This thing was kept very nicely, and no pen or anything on it. Couldn't believe that. And so then I just when I got into it and looked at the record, at first I thought it might be a second pressing because it's on the South Washington Avenue, Bergenfield, New Jersey label, but according to Discogs, that is the first pressing, because this came out in 60 or 61, and they had moved from the NYC location, and so this thing is pretty spotless. Looks like somebody opened it and played it probably a handful of times and then put it back on the shelf. So I honestly, I'm kind of afraid to play it too much because of just the immaculate condition it's in, and it's really just a collector piece at this point for me, and just an investment. piece, really. But got a crazy good price on this. Paid $35 for it. So in this condition, this record probably goes for I'd say a minimum of 150 and up to about $200 or so. But was just really stunned to find this, and then to find it in the condition that it was in. So as people know that go to Second and Charles shops out there, much less any other shops, this is quite the rarity. So was just in the right place at the right time, and got lucky. And so to top it off, not long after that, flipping through the bin, came across this beauty that had quite a few Coltrane titles, and came across this, and really was kind of disappointed that Kraft released, the small batch series at 1,000 pressings and missed out on the Lush Life pressing. But came across this, and it made all of my sorrows go away. Check out this beauty. The only thing I can see wrong really with this cover is a little bit of a rub on the top right corner. I don't know if you can see that or not. And maybe a little bit of a rub on the bottom right hand corner. But other than that, this thing is pretty spotless. Again, I'll take this one out for you. And you can see here again the back, flawless, kind of a creamy white, but no pen, nothing on the back, everything's sharp. Just amazing to find this in this condition. And again, this one is on the Bergenfield, New Jersey label, which is the first pressing. So just amazing. And again, it's in amazing shape. It's near mint also. Again, probably played a handful of times and then put back on the shelf in a sleeve, and just well taken care for. Just amazed to find this one. So this one paid up a little bit more on this, but I did trade in some records earlier in the week, and had about a $17 or $18 credit with Second and Charles, and so the sticker on this one was $59.95, and got $17 off, and so I paid roughly $42, $45 for it. But in this condition, again, I would say minimum $150 on the value, on up to $250. So again, really just an investment piece in my collection, and one that I'll enjoy. But I want to really take care of this and preserve it, and pass it along, keep it in the family for as long as possible, because you just don't see copies like this much anymore. They're in this kind of condition, so just a rare item to have. So we're just in the right place at the right time, and just blessed in that regard. So really wanted to take advantage of that, and there was no way in the world I was going to leave those around. Stay tuned for my next episode. I'll be filming it soon, and it will be showcasing some more neighborhood vinyl finds that I scored back a few weeks ago from my neighbor, whose mom has or used to have a record store here in Birmingham. So found some cool blues and some jazz, and also some pop and rock in the records that I found last time. So be sure to tune in and check out that episode when I post it in the next day or so. But until then, take care, and good luck out there finding your Grail records.